I'm with Tomas from one of the schools in Rome, and they've made a dev board. Hey, it's Eamon. It's the weekend, which means we're posting Maker Faire content. Hey, it's Eamon with ipXchange. We're at Maker Faire Rome 2023 on the final day, the Sunday. We're in the Learn hall. I'm with Tomas from one of the schools in Rome, and they've made a dev board. So, Tomas, can you explain? Oh, you actually have two, but can you explain kind of the idea behind the dev boards and what you use them for?
Yes, the main idea behind this one in particular was including all of the circuits and all the things we learn in the 3 years of high school.
Okay.
In our school in particular. So we have some general I/O from the microcontroller. We decided to use the ESP32 because it's a really small board and it's really economic.
Excellent.
Like we can get them for like 10 euros, so they're really cheap. And then we decided to use we have I2C, we have serial, and the general I/O of the board. We have a high power exit that we can control with the board.
Okay.
It can go up to 48 volts, 10 amps.
Okay, that's pretty high power.
We pretty much never use that high currents, but it's nice to have it, you know. And then we have the various inverting, non-inverting amplifiers, like operational amplifiers.
Okay.
And basically, it includes everything that you need to know from the third year to the last year of high school.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Yeah, so basically, the journey of the board starts as a MTPCB that we give to the third year students.
Okay.
And they slowly start to learn how the components work, where to put them, how to solder them in, and how to program the microcontroller. So
excellent.
That's how it works. And at the end of the 5 years, the student gets to keep it, and they get to tinker with it after they're done with high school. So it's a nice little memorabilia.
Yeah, that's really cool.
School. Yeah.
So in terms of, like, obviously it's training you for basically all you need to connect to a microcontroller type setup. What kind of application would you use the high voltage output for?
Well, personally, we never found like any use for it.
Okay.
In this situation, we actually have it hooked up, but we limited the current to we limited the voltage to 5 volts to run a little motor. But the purpose would be just like bigger motors for electronics appliances and stuff.
Nice.
But we again never really used that high of a output current.
Fair enough. And what's the second one then?
So this is a full body tracking device for virtual reality.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
It's basically we use a IMU, an inertial measurement unit, to get the relative position to the user's head, because when in virtual reality you always have a VR headset on, and that has a positional tracking relative to your play space. Okay. Then we use some matrices, some mathematics, to get the relative position given their acceleration and rotation.
Okay.
This is currently like a very early prototype build.
Okay.
And I'm currently working on swapping the ESP8266 for a RP2040, like a Raspberry Pi Pico.
Yeah. They're really good.
They are, I got one last year. Last year's Maker Faire.
I won one at one of the Farnell booths at Electronica, and I had to play. It was really, really cool.
It's really, really good. It's really powerful for the size of the package.
Yeah.
So I'm planning to swap to that.
Nice.
And to add a couple cameras to do like proper positional tracking.
Okay.
That's what I'm planning to do, but it looks really complicated, so I'm holding on to it as much as I can.
Nice. So how long have you been working on that one?
3 years now.
Oh, nice.
Started in 2020 with the COVID lockdown.
Yeah.
Obviously, virtual reality, had to hang out with friends.
Yeah.
And then I kept on working on it through 2021, 2022. This year, between school stuff and like work-related stuff, I didn't have much time to work on it. So it's kind of been on hold, and I'm waiting on it as much as I can. Like, as soon as I have some free time, I'm gonna finish working on it.
Excellent. Well, we're coming to the end of Maker Faire Rome. How have you found it this year? Is this your first year doing it?
This is my first time being a
exhibitor.
Yeah,
cool.
Exhibitor. It's really cool. It's way more complicated than what I expected it to be, because having visited many years in the past, I always saw the people presenting like, oh yeah, they're just here, they're talking about their projects. I never really thought about the inner workings of getting the stuff ready, presentations,
Yes.
the emotional impact it had on me. It was a really cool experience, though.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
I would try to do it next year if I have some time and if I can finish working on this project.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for talking to us, Thomas.
It was amazing.
Those are both really, really cool projects. I really, really like that for school because we never had anything like that when I was at school.
Yeah.
We had solder and LED, and that was about it. So it's really cool to see full electronics and microcontroller setups, and it's so good.
Thank you very much. This is amazing.
Yeah, that's really good. Thank you.
Thank you.